Okay, higher equations and inequalities, part 1. I've got to solve this equation. First of all, I'm looking for the constant. I can see the 5x and is here. And what's added onto it is the 12. This 12 is a positive 12, so I'm going to take that away first. That leaves me with 5x equals 30. Divide by 5 because 5x means 5 times x, so x equals 6. My next one, my constant is the minus 10, so I add 10 to both sides, and that gives me 4x is bigger than 48, or 48 is less than 4x. Once again, I've got to divide by 4 here this time and divide by 4 here. So x is bigger than 12, or 12 is less than x. Remember, if you ever get an inequalities question in an exam, you have to write that inequality in. Usually the equations are done for you. Now, here, number 2, we've got our number line. First of all, it does say right in terms of x, the inequality shown by each number line, but always check. Here it tells me this is about x. It's bigger than 3, first of all, and I can see that by the arrow. And when I put my arrows in, I put them the same way as the arrow at the top. So mine's pointing left and so's theirs. And then I look at where this starts. It starts at 3. So x is bigger than 3. The last thing I have to check is whether it's coloured in. And in this case, it is coloured in. And if it's coloured in, it also tells me that x can be equal to 3. So x is greater than or equal to 3. If it's not coloured in, I wouldn't put the equal sign. The next one, I've got an inequality between two values. So I write my x in the middle. And they always, the inequality signs always point to the smallest value, which in this case is -1, and away from the biggest value, which is 3. Then what I'm doing is I'm just checking to see whether I've got that equal sign. Here, this is not shaded, so I leave it without an equals. However, this one is shaded, so I put the line in there. So I've got -1 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 3.